Come on in, come on in. I'm gonna give you a few seconds. This topic is about I know how to make a man come, but I don't know how to make him stay. We know what make a man come, sex. You know what make a man leave, a bad attitude. This subject is not for women who use sex as a power play. This is for women that want a real relationship that's gonna last a lifetime. Now, ladies, think back to a moment where you were looking your best, sexy as ever, and you knew by how he looked at you that you could have him. You could reel him in. He was caught in your sauce, and you were the boss. Well, you think you were the boss. Let me tell you why. When a woman focuses on her looks, it allows her to use the power of persuasion to get what she wants. It causes a man to try to be good for her. When he see the beauty, he want the booty. And he'll do anything to impress her. But at some point after a while, he'll get tired and come out of that role, and he'll no longer look at your beauty. He'll look at your attitude. He'll stop catering to your outer appearance and start focusing on your inner traits and find them quite unattractive. And about 2-3 months later, y'all break up. But you believe he changed in the relationship, not you. And you're not going to take the blame for his behavior. But you got to understand, if you don't understand why he changed, then you are at fault, because you're the navigator of the relationship, not him. When a man finds a woman sexually attractive, it gives her a sense of power. It makes her feel all wanted and wonderful. He goes into a sexual trance full of lust and almost loses his mind and will do anything. His thought process is limited. It affects only one part of his brain. You're getting a false sense of a real connection. He's thinking about what he wants in lust, not in life. When you get him in this position, you can handle him any way you want to, because he's drunk in lust. And when he becomes drunk in lust, he'll feed into your fantasies, not reality, because he know you're more receptive to fantasy. And it shows because you believe you could draw a man in better by showing the shape of your body than the shape of your mind. You like that immediate gratification. You want him to lust after the body instead of the mind, because it's easier to control him. See, men, they get confused when it comes to lust and love. But over time, they'll figure out it's just lust. And when they do, if you don't have nothing more to give them, then they will come. But they will not stay. They'll leave you in the house doing 100 kegels a day. Now, let me drop some keys on how to make them stay. See, the foundation of comforting a man is not sex. It's his ego and how he feel about himself while he's with you. See, when a woman is comforting to a man's ego, that comfort grows, and it never stops growing if done properly. See, the best way to be happy is make somebody else happy. You have to attach that beauty, booty, or sexual attraction, and it has to feed off of something nurturing in order for it to survive. You have to attach it to something he likes, such as 1, honor, 2, trust, 3, the confidence that you will always have him in your best interest at heart. And I know you probably saying, I do all that. I am a nurturer. I'm a giving person. I help everybody. I'm nice. I cook. I clean. I work. I give good sex. I do whatever it takes. I do what I'm supposed to do. It ain't me. You gotta understand. You say you a giver, but if you give it for validation, that's the wrong way to give. You have to give from the heart. Then he'll be drawn to you, not away from you. See, if you're a good woman, that come along with the territory. You don't even have to mention it. If you hear a woman talking about what she do or she know her worth, 9 times out of 10, she ain't gonna bust a grape. She's just trying to convince herself. She's stroking her own alter ego. Her ego bigger than his. So if her ego bigger than his, how is she gonna know how to find out what's comforting to him? There's many ways to comfort a man's ego. So instead of talking too much, you need to listen. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying a woman got to be silent or silenced. I'm not talking about that. There's a difference between talking too much and a woman having a lot to say. If a woman have a lot to say far as social conversation, that's a good thing. To express herself, say how she feel, give her viewpoint, that could actually be comforting. But when a woman talk too much, it's when she talking, when she should be listening, and that ain't comforting. Like the Bible say, it's better for a man to live on a roof than be in a house with a contentious woman. A woman that is contentious, meaning argumentative, defensive, and talk too much. It's like a leaky faucet, annoying and discomforting. The one thing that is discomforting will dismantle the things that drew him to you. Your mouth will pull him away. And you can justify it by saying, I just need a high value man or a man on my level. Or these men out here ain't no good. What that got to do with the price of tea in China? Let me translate it. What that have to do with you? So you saying, if he bad, you're only good contingent upon your expectations of him? Expectations should only fall upon you, not lie upon someone else. That's a false sense of pride. And the only thing you will end up with is a grocery bag full of penises. And I ain't trying to be gross. I'm just telling you like it is. My next topic will be, I want to be married. Nope. You ain't got room. Stay tuned. If you want to hear more about relationships in detail, read the book Hidden Secrets. And let me tell you, this book right here, it teaches you about the nature of a male and the nature of a female. Not the 7 ways he love you, the 6 ways to know if he not the one, the 5 ways to know if it's red flags. That's silly. Because a woman, when she taps into a man, she's gonna see his potential. Sometimes she see his potentials better than he see his own. So get the book. I consider it, and other women consider it, the relationship Bible. You won't regret it. Now, if you want more information about the book, go to my website, myhiddensecrets.com, myhiddensecrets.com. Go ahead and press the like button. Make a comment. Feel free to make many comments as you like. The truth should be challenged. Challenge me, please. Now I need you to do 3 things. Share, share, and share. Why? Share this live because I want you to support me, share the book, and I want you to make sure you share, support your community. Okay, with that being said, with no further ado, peace and hair grease, and don't allow your relationships to disease. I'm out.